Okay, welcome back to another video. Today is day 10 of 12 days of Christmas, and this is Tower of Friday Nightmares. So, this tower starts off with just a pretty easy first floor. I'm pretty sure, like, an intense victor could probably do, like, the first two floors of this tower. They're really not that bad. This tower only really gets hard until, well, it's easy until about floor 6 or floor 7. That's when most people get stuck. So, this first conveyor is going to push you to the right side, so make sure to hold A on your keyboard, and the next one is going to push you to the left side, so hold D. These fall, so go pretty fast, and with that, that's the end of floor 2. So after you do these truss flicks at the end of 2, you're on floor 3, and floor 3 has a couple of difficult jumps later on, but the first part of it is really easy, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with this. Just do these simple reps. Here you want to go on the very edge of this blocks to perform this head hitter jump, and then you'll go on this tightrope and just do a single wrap, land diagonally so you won't fall off. Okay, first skip of the tower, just try to high jump up on top of these kill brick wraps, and then you'll be able to traverse on these and skip about half of the floor. Floor 5. This floor is pretty long, but it isn't too hard. So just make sure you take your time on most of this floor, especially the outside section, because that is definitely not netted, although some of it is. So I'd be careful of your health for that part. But for this first part, just after you finish this thin stud part with the Kubrick spinner, you're going to enter a room and just do these jumps, and you will have unlimited tries because there is a net.
Tip number 1. Be careful. Use T-pose or helicopter powers for sections like these to minimize the damage you take.
Thank you, AI bot, for clarifying that. Okay, so this maze, follow where I go, and keep jumping to minimize damage, of course. And after you get here, you will be leading to an opening where you have to just thug it out on the kill bricks.
Safety blocks exist for a reason. Use them to heal when you are low.
Alright, now we really get to the meat of this outside section, which is the wrap around section, and it leads into some walk arounds, but we'll talk about that later. So, when doing these wraparounds, you want to make sure that you're landing in the middle of the opening here. So, on these walkarounds, turn pretty sharply, but make sure you're not overturning or slipping off of these half studs because they can be pretty deceiving. Simply treat this like a normal head hitter, and yep. Now you have some rope platforms, which shouldn't give you much of a problem. Just treat them like normal jumps, but also you can swing them a little bit if the jump feels too long. Like, that's a strategy used in Tower of Eternal Suffering, if you've played that before.
Don't get too cocky here. While easy, this section is easily failable.
align yourself to this thin stud by putting your cursor in the middle of this platform. And once you get on top of here, you have to perform a spinner jump here. So just jump over the Can Collide True kill brick parts. This conveyor will push you towards the next platform, so be steady, and then these wraps just go in the middle and be steady also. You may not be able to tell here, but there are kill brick particles here, so make sure to land on them to get to this next section. And then once you get to here, perform a wraparound and climb these ladders to get to the next ladder. Jump from the left side of this platform, and then you go into a falling platform, and while doing that, just hold D and you'll get to the next platform safely. This part, so simply just avoid the kill bricks. So when you want to go up, tilt your mouse until your character is turning to the left side, and when you want to go down, do the same thing but to the right side. And just keep avoiding the kill bricks up on the slope part. And if you're going too low, just try to go straight, or if you want to heal, go straight again, because going straight means that you're not moving and you will stay in place, you won't fall.
Be careful. There are only 3 walkarounds, not 4.
Another skip, just turn your camera and lodge into this thing. It might take a while, but I assure you this is a very worthwhile skip to take. You will be skipping one of the hardest parts in the tower, while also being really easy. This is a netted part. You can try this as many times as you want, and you will eventually succeed. This part I did wrong at first. I was going too far back, but the real strategy here is to keep jumping back and going conservatively down the platform until you are at a spot where you can safely perform the jump and not go too high as to not go underneath this wall right here. Okay, back to reality. These fall, by the way. Take your time wobbling this platform and just walk down here, and these fall again, so careful. Okay, now here's how you really do this part. So, line yourself in the middle of your cursor, of course, use alignment keys, and once you get to the edge of one of the tightrope, to the corner of one of these tightropes, Do not just do what I did in the beginning and just freestyle, just like jump and do all that stuff. Just go in ghost mode, do the jump, and continue being in ghost mode, because the number one thing you want to do is make sure your cursor is always in the middle, because you won't fall if your cursor is in the middle. So make sure you do that, and that should hold true for the second corner of this tightrope as well, and you should be passing the tightrope with that strategy. I apologize for a different form of video today, but it's what had to be done. So last 2 days, I'll make sure to have my voice for the entire session. See you all in the next video.